Hi, today we're going to read a book that's called Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. Pictures by Aso Sifter. This is a video that is a Halloween storyteller. The witch had a cat, and a cat that was black and long ginger hair and a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on the broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down! Cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on drudgery floors, there bounded a dog with the hat in his paws. He dropped it politely, then angrily said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down her head. I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there a room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held onto her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid just like that. Down! Cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with a ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it lightly and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, I am a bird, as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The birds shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They sought through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clung the bow, but let go of her wand. Down! Cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on the float of her cloak, is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they were tumbling into a bog. The witch half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and a witch with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. Breathing out the dragon flew after her, breathing out the fire. Help! Cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes and said, "Just this once, I will have witch without French fries." But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of ditch rose a horrible beast, was tall, dark and sticky, and feathered of and feared. It had wings like a bird, and its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yell and a growl, and a croak and a strike, gripped a squeak, and strode from the ditch. But it said to the dragon, "Buzz off! That's my witch!" The dragon drew back, and he started to say, "I'm sorry," he spluttered. "I made a mistake. It's nice to meet you, but now I must fly." And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down went the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and "Phew," said the dog. "And thank you, oh thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you I'd be in that dragon's inside." And Daisy filled out her carton and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone. Throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw all them all in, and then the witch stirred them well, and while she was purring, she muttered a smell. "Iddly jiggly jackily joo!" Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the dog and the cat, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. "Yes," cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. The end. If you like the story, please like and subscribe. Please do that for more videos.